Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today, we are going to be checking out the just released from Todd McFarlane Productions, the Halo 4 Master Chief Resin statue. This is the second Halo Resin statue to come from McFarlane Productions. This piece is spectacular, and is very relevant as its recreation of the game's cover art. Please note that this rendition of the cover art is of the standard edition on the left there, and not of the limited edition there, which came in a white UNSC printed steelbook case. The run on this piece is 1,000 worldwide, 50 of which were unpainted for a super limited run. It retails for $2.95 from McFarlane's online store, which I highly recommend for free shipping if you live in the 48 US states and some parts of Canada. I got it $2.95 shipped. Alright guys, so let's check out the box. It's approximately 17.6 inches high, 14.56 inches in width, and 13.6 inches in depth. The total ship weight was 17.5 pounds, and it came in a standard brown shipper box. Let's start turning this thing around. As we turn it over to the right, you'll see the actual cover of the original game cover art. Over to the back, you'll see the description as well as the individually numbered piece. The 50 over there was specifically for the super limited run. Around the right corner, again, we have the cover art. The bottom, some logos. And the top. Nothing special there. Alright guys, now I'm going handheld. I'll try to keep it steady. Let's open this thing up. At the very top, you're going to see Todd McFarlane's personal autograph. Although it's not individually numbered, so it doesn't particularly tie it into this piece. It's just a cardboard piece of paper with his autograph on it. The piece is sandwiched in between 3 styrofoam blocks. Let's start getting this thing out. Alright guys, let's start peeling this thing apart. I've already taken the liberty of cutting the tape along the sides of the styrofoam. Let's peel back the top layer. Here we have the sword and the base. We got the man himself. And what looks like the bolt shot and the assault rifle. Alright guys, so here's everything you get in the package. The Chief, the wreckage base, and the 3 weapons. The plasma sword, which is purple. On my TV screen it was blue. Maybe it was just me. The assault rifle and the Promethean bolt shot. Alright, so let's start putting this thing together. First, we're going to start out with the base, which has some red accents. Maybe they're embers from the scene of the game if you've played it. As you see, there's a hole here for the peg that comes from the Chief's knee. Let's lay this thing down first. Now in my hand, I got the Chief. Here's that knee peg we were talking about. Let's put him on the base. The peg's going to go in, but the foot has got to go into this groove over here. The hand will work as well on that tip end. The only thing we got left is the wrist. I'm personally going to go with the assault rifle over the other weapons because it recreates the cover. It's a bit of a tight fit, if you can find it. And there you have it, fully assembled. Okay, so this piece is a quarter scale. It weighs 15.5 pounds. It's made of resin over polystone. And because of that, you saved on weight for shipping. Not only that, you saved on price as well, because it's cheaper than standard quarter scale polystones. It's still sturdy and looks every bit as good as a high quality polystone piece. Although on a technical level, this chief's size is inaccurate. This is if he was 6 feet high. But in the Halo universe, he's actually around 8 feet tall. As ridiculous as it sounds, this piece is more closer to a 6th scale Master Chief. And let's do a size comparison. This is a 6th scale Iron Man Mark 7 from Hot Toys. Although Tony Stark is actually a little taller than 6 feet with the armor on. If the Master Chief stood next to Tony Stark, he would be about this big. Bit of a ridiculous notion, an 8-foot tall man standing on a base next to a 6-foot tall man. But for the sake of the stories, let's just go with it. Alright guys, I'm switching back to handheld. Let's take a look at this closely. So as it sits here, it's 12 inches tall in height. This piece is spectacular in detail. The rubbers look like rubber. The leather in his thighs look like leather. And the metals look like metal. There's acrylic in the visor, which give it a glassy look. Also a reflective sheen. The scrapes, discoloration in the armors, the damage. Some parts of this chief, like his shoulder guards, actually look like they're suited on. So, the base is about 11.5 inches in width and about 10 inches in depth, which is going to be a deal breaker for some collectors because it's going to be hard to find a place to put this bad boy. But if you like the game's cover pose, this is it. One thing that I don't like is the Halo 4 plate engraved into the base. With a beautiful pose like this, it's too busy. It would have been nice if it was on a separate nameplate. But that's just my personal opinion. For those planning on ordering, there's a limited production run of 1,000 worldwide. As of now, it's still up for sale. Distribution is limited, and I recommend going to McFarlane'stoystore.com. They are in stock and shipping out now for $2.95. Free shipping to the 48 states and some Canada. HaloWaypointStore.com also has it for sale at $2.95. Other distributors I've seen have it as high as $3.45 before shipping, and they don't ship out until January or February. Well, thanks for checking me out, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll check you again soon.